Hey there, Internet. How's it going? I'm your boy John from John Grave Show, and today I'm talking to you about Beyond the Boundary, episodes 9 and 10, because I missed episode 10. I missed the review from last week, but I did watch the show last week. But in terms of what happened last week, Akihito finally woke up in his bed. He wasn't dead. However, most of the episode was a little bit confusing. So solely because it kept like going into like a pseudo dream world where technically he was sort of just like a mindless puppet. And in this one, it was sort of like he just woke up like after like a week or some weeks, like after the calm had already like was over, and he was sort of having like little and it was like he was having small little delusions of grandeur when he was like he was like in a delusional state, or like everything was just like a gigantic dream sequence. That's sort of how everything played off. Which the only moment which sort of came off as like a normal moment was when they were at the pool and everybody was just chilling at the pool, and they were telling him like, yeah man, it's nice to have you back and all that, just don't do that again, and so on and so forth. Which sort of led to him waking up and realizing that Mirai she had stabbed him, and she teleported away, and she gave him her last message, and that's when he woke up, which leads into this episode of them revealing everything that they could, of them basically covering every base that they could in episode 11. Hold on a second. Sorry about the early mix-up. I said 9 and 10. I meant episode 11. But with that aside, for this episode, they basically broke down everything that they could. We basically sort of we basically have our confirmation with we basically have our Akihito Izumi confirmation. We basically know what Miyadoku was doing with that super spear he gave to Sakura. We know necessarily like what happened to Mirai, and now that Akihito, he has control over his he grabbed his little life stone. He now, or at least I would assume that, or at least given with how the episode was going at the end of it, it seems like that now he has control of his Yomu side. So now he kind of has so now he has free range of all those abilities, and he can also like freely do it. Also, on a side note, it sort of seems like that they're really trying to hammer in that necessarily his immortality is gone. However, given with how things are going, and they're saying how that like half human, half Yomu kids are rare, it's still, there really hasn't been anything to necessarily disprove that he's not still immortal, aside from just them saying, well, yeah, since the Beyond the Boundary's out of you now, you're just not immortal anymore, even though there's no real way to test it without necessarily killing him. However, because it still sort of seems like that he still has like a fast healing rate and everything, so that's kind of the thing. Sort of goes from and it's basically making this show sort of seem like, well, now going from how that like they basically like are getting everything like taken care of now, minus like one little dialogue portion with his mother of him asking like, how in the world you know all this, what are you? And she says that I'm so and so, and that sort of feels like something else that could lead into another thing. But as for now, they sort of like basically gave us all the information we have now, and their only goal now is to kill the Beyond the Boundary, which is that's all they have to do left. And after that, which they probably might do in the next 1 or 2 episodes. If they do that, then I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is gonna be this is sort of chalking up to like a season premiere in the next 2 episodes. Now, a few people that I did speak to, they said that this is supposed to be a 26 episode series, but like if this is a 26 episode series, I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's going to be a 2-season, 13 episode each series. So solely because the only real reason why this, because they sort of kind of like got all their bases covered, and there really isn't another big time villain who really can like lead them out for 13 more episodes without it like turning into like some random politics. But as far as it goes, I'm sort of sticking to that. In the next 2 episodes, Beyond the Boundaries probably might end, or probably might lead into like another season, which sort of starts all over again after episode 14, then does this whole like extra 13 episodes thing. Or most likely they probably might just get random and sort of just have things happen. You never know. What do you guys think? Do you like this episode? Do you think it's going to end soon? Do you think necessarily, man, that this show should be longer? Let me know down in the comment section. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video up on all of your favorite media sites. And thank you for supporting my channel and videos. Have a great one.